He said, football is unique and not like any other industry on the planet. And the reason for that is you can be successful for 5 years on a trot, but on the 6th year, you have to be more successful.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if you're not, it's a failure.
No, you've not been given any room to
nothing.
fuck, no.
Nothing. In fact, and the way you described it, the more successful you are, the less room you're given to have any kind of.
It's self-fulfilling prophecy, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
But do you remember those 3 kind of years in the mid-noughties when Ferguson kind of had a bit of a rough time?
Right.
When Chelsea had come along with Mourinho, he was winning titles. Wenger seemed to be ahead of him. People were going, is he kind of gone? He'd flirted with retirement, said he was going to retire, and then changed his mind. Do you remember all that? And everybody was kind of going, he's an older Scottish. It was the first signs of it. He's an older Scottish fella.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
gone.
exactly. That's
what,
right.
What are the diets?
He's
like
a story from another, a
Absolutely.
previous era, blah, blah,
and
blah.
amazingly, a great argument for being the greatest manager ever, turned it round.
Yeah.
And sort of, we've seen what Manchester United are like now without him there,
Yes.
which tells you everything. But, Steen had a bit of this later on in his career. So there was always going to be people at that football club in positions of power that didn't like the fact there was a Protestant manager. That's a fact.
That this strong will that you talked about him having, it must have remained ironclad forever. Because you say, like, they're looking over his shoulder when it didn't go quite so well a few years down the line, which guarantees means they're looking over his shoulder every day.
Yes,
looking to find something that isn't right.
Absolutely, and there are mostly Catholic players in the team. There are some Protestants that play for Celtic, much more than play for Rangers. By the way, the idea of a Catholic being a manager or a player there is like verboten at that point.